Hello everyone. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the music of the great 20th century Czech composer Janáček, who wrote a number of wonderful operas. One of the most intriguing of his operas is, I think, the Makropulos case, written in 1925 and which I had the great pleasure of seeing at the Glyndebourne Festival Opera a little while ago. The opera tells of a woman called Elena Makropulos, whose father, Hieronymus, was court physician to the Habsburg Emperor Rudolf II. Hieronymus succeeded in finding an elixir of life in 1565, a drug that prolonged life indefinitely if taken at regular intervals. The emperor compelled Hieronymus to administer the potion to his daughter Elena to test it out, and it worked. At the time of the opera, Elena Makropulos is 342 years old. For 300 years she's been 42 years old. Every 60 or 70 years she changes her identity to avoid suspicion, but she always retains her initial, E.M. In her life she has been Elena Makropulos, a Scottish singer Eleanor MacGregor, also Ekaterina Mishkin, Elsa Muller, and by the time that the action of the opera takes place, Emilia Marti. Despite these transformations of character, her unending life has come to a state of boredom, indifference and coldness. Everything is joyless. In the end it's the same, she says, singing and silence. Thus devoid of expectations, devoid of goals, relationships and ambitions, indeed idealism, hers is a frozen and impotent existence, brought on by a life that is not constrained by time. In an infinite mortal existence there can be no meaningful decisions, no significant action, just a never-ceasing cycle of experience. This must eventually overwhelm not merely one's vitality, but one's very identity. It's the constraint of time, the irony that one choice must curtail another, which imbues action with meaning. The ineluctable truth is that, unlike Emilia Marti, we mortals are all constrained by time. And perhaps this is why music is so integral to the human spirit, because the subject matter of music is just that, time. And this means that every choice we make is significant. Every choice is significant. And though we can and will make decisions that are wrong, or choose unwisely, we can always learn from our actions and make new choices in the future. So my message to you, the Upper Sixths, as you progress into the world beyond Streatham and Clapham High School, my message is this: make choices that reflect your ideals. Foster meaningful, positive relationships that, if in even the smallest way, can add significance and value to the world about you. Live your life authentically. That's in a way that reflects your individuality, your distinctive character, your unique spirit. Take with you the values you've developed at Streatham and Clapham High School and all the friendships that you've nurtured. And above all, take with you a thirst for knowledge for its own sake, a speculative, curious and inquisitive attitude that enables you to take a delight in life so that you are equipped to dispel boredom in a way that Emilia Marti's elixir denied her. I'll be more specific. Go on a lifelong quest for knowledge of the first rate. By knowledge of the first rate, I mean examples of the pinnacles of achievement in literature, poetry, art, sport, film, architecture, fashion, music, anything. The best practice in any relevant vocation, be it surgery or accountancy. For I believe that such knowledge, knowledge of the first rate, gives direction, purpose and drive. Direction, purpose and drive. Direction, because it shows what is good as well as what is bad. Purpose, because it reveals an ideal to pursue. And drive, because an ideal stirs to action. Direction, purpose, drive, idealism, action. They are all gifts of the constraint of time. Amelia Marty's elixir robbed her of these, but upper sixth, they're yours if you want them. Do your best, good luck, and never forget you are and always will remain a cherished member of the Streatham and Clapham High School community. I look forward to seeing you again when we can all get together in person. And do not doubt it, that day will come.